Years I got good at reading people and body language and mannerisms people have. I'm gonna be honest, to avoid a scam, if something looks too good to be true, I mean that should just already be evident and honest. But if someone's aggressively trying to sell you a program or sell you some crypto, knowing that you're not going to be able to make a return investment on that stuff, or it's some person using an attractive woman that's way out of your league to contact you on Instagram and stuff like that, 100% is a scam. I'm gonna be honest with people. I could read scam artists. I could read their energy. They'll talk a whole lot of shit. They'll go around talking about how good the snake oil is and that you can't live without it, and if you don't have it, you're not good. They'll even put some fear in you. They'll even say girls won't mess with you, you won't make no money, you won't do this unless you do things of myself. It's just like the alpha male, courses that people pay thousands of dollars, but I still yet to see I've still yet to see one legit person that's not a social media influencer actually make the return investments that they're promised. Because one thing about people that are scammers, they know they know how to attach themselves to the right person that they could prey on. It's just like the guys in the mall with the shoe cleaner, which you could probably make the same stuff and it'd be 10 times cheaper. It's easy. It's easy for me to read these people because half of the people that I wouldn't say come to my life I bump into are scam artists. I've had people come into my work, which there's no soliciting at my work at all, period. And he would have like a puffy fur, expensive, I think it's a fox fur coat. It's not even really the expensive one like he is. Probably a Chinese bootleg of that. But he would say he's selling Chiefs jerseys. I think he got kicked out of my work because there's no soliciting. And then same guy went to Collector's Cash and all went to the car tournaments, try to sell Chiefs jerseys, but it's a Chinese knockoff because like they'll hype up a big game. They'll hype up a big game and say that this was the exact. It's the same thing with cards too. It's like I think people buying from scammers for the FOMO and the fear of missing out, obviously. But you gotta understand, when people talk a whole bunch, when people try to talk over you and you get no words in it, it's a psychological trigger to get you to buy their stuff, and you're not gonna make no return investments. The girl that you're talking to on Instagram that just spams your DMs, an attractive girl, that's an Indian call center or some dude in the basement, try to collect all your funds. The guys at the mall that sells the shoe cleaner and the skincare stuff, again, it probably doesn't really do anything. It's the illusion of it. And that's the thing. That's what I said. People that usually scam other people, they'll sell a big game. They'll talk a big game. There's a bunch of shiesties. It's just like the grifters I keep talking about on there. They'll sell a picture of something that does not exist. Or in a way where it's just they talk over you so you just give in because you just want to shut the fuck up. That's exactly how they get you. But if you don't entertain a scammer, walk past them and say nothing, then they lose. They lose they lose their credibility that they have over you. I could sense the energy. I have a third eye when it comes to people like this because I've seen so many people that ain't really about the lives that they talk about.